चली दुई दिनिया मैरीटाइम इंडिया समिट वेबिनार जरिया चली समिट्र स्वतंत्र पर्यायर ओडिशा रे सामुद्रिक क्षेत्र में पुंजीनिवेश संभावना शीर्षक आलोचन भाग नहीं केंद्र पेट्रोलियम मंत्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान। गतकाली समिट को उद्घाटन करते प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी।
Yesterday only, Honorable Prime Minister Sri Modi inaugurated the second Maritime Summit 2021 on the virtual platform. On the part of that summit, I am thankful to my colleague Sri Mansukh Mandaviya ji. He invited me to participate in this webinar specific for Odisha's scope on maritime economics and trade. Since last few hours we are listening the different aspect of the scope and opportunity of maritime trade and business in Odisha. Representative from Government of Odisha, industry houses, the anchor Paradip Port, and senior officials from Government of India and Government of Odisha. When this is a very near and dear topic for me, and I personally see looking into the maritime history of Odisha. Thousands years ago, navigator from our state sailed to the different part of the globe. They brought glory and fortune and resource to our state. In that way, at one point of time in the history, we were one of the prosperous civilization in the world, which is known as Kalingan civilization, Utkaliya civilization, and there are a lot of anthropological, social evidences on all these issues. Today we are in the beginning of the 21st century. Prime Minister Modi has given a clarion call for a Atmanirbhar Bharat, for a $5 trillion economy. And this $5 trillion economy or Atmanirbhar Bharat, these are not mere words or concept only. There are certain actionable points, there are some responsibility, there are some concrete plan to achieve all these targets, and every society, every state has their own roadmap. I'm happy Government of Odisha is in a very positive note, preparing itself to part of this $5 trillion economy and Atmanirbhar journey. Friends, what are the scope in Odisha? All my good investor friends are there. Yesterday only I could meet Mr. Lakshminarayan Mittal, Mr. Dilip Women's boss. He assured us, few days back he met Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, and yesterday only he reassured me they are going to put up a ambitious steel plant in Odisha. So Tata, so Jindal, Mr. Sharma's boss, my good friend Nabin Jindal came to see me few weeks back. That group has ambition to put up the world's largest ever blast furnace based steel plant in Odisha. There's no doubt Kalinganagar is emerging very fast. Few years ago, at Paradip, Prime Minister Modi reasserted one thing: unless until eastern part of India will grow at par with the other part of country's overall development cannot be achieved, cannot be imagined. And Paradip will be the gateway of the growth and development of eastern part of the country. Friends, I am talking about eastern part of the country. What are they? What is the scope of this 450 kilometer Odisha's coast? There are 5 functional ports today. 3 are functional, 3 are under development, under process. Paradip, Dhamara, Gopalpur. Apart from that, Astaranga and Suvarnarekha, these are the 2 additional port license given by state government to some promoter. They are developing that. That apart, there is a news today in local newspaper. Government of Odisha and government of Bihar are talking to each other for a dedicated port for Bihar in Odisha's coast. That is the way. I'm happy. Odisha government has extended all kind of positive cooperation to initiative of Bihar government. This network can be extended to the entire eastern part of the country. Out of 130 crore people of our country, 50 crore people are residing and living in this part of eastern India. What are they? 25 districts of eastern Uttar Pradesh, starting from Gorakhpur to Sonbhadra, entire Bihar, entire Jharkhand, entire Chhattisgarh, entire Odisha, and entire northeastern part of the country. And I can confidently say, in the 21st century, the primary network will be maritime. The global network of trade and commerce will be maritime. And Odisha is the gateway of trade, commerce, import, export. Odisha's coast will be the gateway. And I hope with the progressive policy of Odisha government, I came to know recently they have passed a bill in Odisha Legislative Assembly, the new Maritime Board Bill. I'll be more than happy if the port number will be 25. Not only 5, it should be go up to 25. The variation can be there. Some port will be dedicated for the minerals, some port will be dedicated for petroleum products, some port can be dedicated for marine, some port can be dedicated for agri-produce, some port can be dedicated for container movement, some port can be dedicated for animal husbandry or forestry. This is possible. This is the roadmap of growth. And what are the role of what are the scope in Odisha? Odisha is rich in mineral. Odisha is lot of potential in petrochemical industry. Recently, Union government has in its budget announcement, Honorable Finance Minister has laid out a policy. There will be de-licensing process of electric distribution. How it is related to this maritime economy of Odisha? That means now the private producer or the state-owned company will give competitive energy, competitive priced energy. Energy can be used as a raw material